Now moving along, yo Johnny, have you ever like you just talked to somebody, took a mean picture, you killing that shit. You took a mean picture and a cameraman watching you, like this motherfucker did something crazy. He go right behind your back and try to talk crazy about you to try to get the same picture or say some super shit, some sucker shit, just to try to do the same thing you just did.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. Like a perfect example is CAMRON with a pink cell phone and a pink forehead. I set that whole photo shoot up. I shot it, and someone else shot it. But at the time, I was shooting print, not digital. So that image has went viral, but that's my image. But other people, like the Jay and Nas picture that's in DJ Khaled's living room, that's my work, but other people try to take credit for it. Wow. So it happens all the time.
But I don't understand that though. Like, how can you teach the camera world, being a photographer, how do you take the first picture and then someone does it, then take the credit you did? How do you battle that, John?
Well, what happens is a lot of times, sadly, back in the day, there were a lot of African American, Latino photographers, but as the money started to pour into hip hop, certain photographers began to get pushed out, and other photographers started to come into the fold. As they started to come into the fold, the benefit for me was I had such great relationship with artists. You ain't kicking me out. And at the end of the day, you don't know what black person is and what black person is. And even though sometimes they hire white publicists, even the publicists don't know a Beanie Siegel from a Big L. So they need someone who could identify who's who. And so they'll wait for me to set it up. Yo, Fat Joe, come over here. Yo, Busta Rhymes, come over here. Or you know, Lil Uzi Vert, come over here. You know, or Drake, come over here. Yo, Meek Mills, come over here. They wait. So once I got the image and they see my flash going off, then they go, aha! They put their camera near me. By the way, who is that? And I like to, I keep it real. I'll be like, you know, is that Tupac Shakur? Is that Biggie Smalls? And I'm like, you know what? That is them.
So John, being a famous cameraman is catching the moment naturally.
Yeah, that's the best form.
You'll catch it naturally, but then come behind you, do what you did, but your shit still looks more natural than that.
Yeah, and they don't even know who the person, what he's saying.
He said Tupac Shakur.
He'll be taking a shot at somebody and they won't be hip hop, so they don't even know. They just following his lead.
Because there's a lot of money in the photos that I pose because they don't know the artist, they're scared of the security, and third, least but not last, they know because they don't know the artist's name. They rather not risk it and let me take the shot, set it up, or sometimes they try to do a Debo move. They'll put their camera right in front of mine and get the shot and then bounce.
My God.
So John, have you ever had to bust them inside their head?
A few times.
I know it. That's what I want to. You have to say, motherfucker, now you bugging.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Take that big hammer, you put a fucking melon on top of motherfucking Popeye lump on it. Okay, yeah.
I can imagine, especially the real paparazzi ones that be like on the motorcycles or just the real crazy ones that don't care. They just get a shot no matter what.
A lot of times, though, those photographers have been brought by the publicist that was hired by the artist. So when you see them coming out for TMZ, the paparazzi start shooting them leaving a restaurant. That was all orchestrated by the celebrity that's like, no pictures. That celebrity paid a publicist to tell photographers where they will be, what time they're coming out of the restaurant for the publicity. So it's whack. Like I don't do that. You invite me, you hire me, I shoot you, and we make history.
That's it.
All right, well, so bottom line, John, you don't left a couple lumps in motherfuckers' head. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, a few times.
You're supposed to. Slash Boricua, Sass Haitian, you said, Sass Trinidad, you got 8,000 things. Now, this is lightly emotional, but I have to keep it honest. I have to ask you this. So, you were adopted. Tell the story about you being adopted and how that happened with you and how it made you move forward in your life.
I was in foster care. I was like, 2 years old. My mom was living that wild life. Thank God though, she did the best she could, and foster care done scooped me up. I think what happened was my mom left me at a ghetto babysitter. And so what the babysitter would do...
I'll be the last, Johnny.
God damn, Johnny. What happened was if you didn't pick up your child, the babysitter would just leave you. So I was in an abandoned room with a bunch of other children and I guess crying and stuff like that. So a neighbor heard a bunch of babies crying, and I was like dehydrated. All the kids were laying in their own poop for like 2 days, and the woman, I think, got arrested, of course. But none of the parents came to pick up their kids.
Your mom left you, and then your mom never came back.
No, she didn't come back. So, but the blessing though is that foster care took me, and my mom who adopted me, they have what was called kind of like cuddlers. They'll watch you for a little period of time until they find room in the foster care. But being I was like only 2 years old, my sister Maria told me the story is that when my mom saw me through like a mirror, like through a glass window that you couldn't see on the other side, she saw me and said, I hope that's him. And so when she came and the social worker said, this is going to be the kid you got to watch, my brother Paul and my sister Maria said that my arms were up, saying like, where you been? So my mom fell in love with me naturally, and then by the time I turned 5, 3 years later, I went from being Yanni's child to being Johnny Nunez, growing up in Bushwick, Greenpoint.
That's dope.
So you grew up in Brooklyn.
Yeah. So I actually, on behalf of New York State Gov, help foster care and try to mentor children that age out of foster care.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
Well, you giving back.
You have to, man. You have to.
I don't like to do this because excuse me, you have more to say because I don't want to cut you off.
No, it's all
So
good.
every artist say, and people, whatever they're doing in the world, say, thank God, thank God. And I don't mean no disrespect. A lot of your brothers said, I never go to church, you don't open up your Bible or nothing. I'm so pissed off right now. I moved to Miami and I lost my Bible. I got another one. But like, I'm really upset, y'all. I called the hotel like 30 times already. Because I'm into God. Ron, keep it 100. Don't always talk about that, Ron.
Very spiritual, just like
You. I'm Catholic. I'm into, I don't care what religion, but God, you believe in God? No, you look, you're going to beat me up.
Gotta
You
believe.
believe in God?
I believe in God.
You got to believe in a higher power.
Yes.
I know I can tell you. Higher power, God.
Yes. Higher power.
Okay, I respect that. Everybody got, but you God. Okay, good. My thing is, Johnny, he's gotten me places. I know when I'm at my last situation, my mom died in 07, shit always gets through with me. Like, I feel like I was blessed with Ron and Big. And now Franquito, because these are guys, I met Ron some working shit years ago. I met Big through Ron. And this little team I got, we are destroying the game. So I'm blessed with that. And Ron told me you're very spiritual.
Yeah, I ain't perfect, but
No. Oh no, I ain't angel either. Oh, I'm a dirtbag too.
But
I do know when I do wrong shit, but I give back too. I'm a dirtbag. I ain't perfect now, but I know one thing: my good is way better than my bad. Does that make sense? Yeah, I got that on me. My good way better than my bad. Way better. You know, I keep looking at you, remind me of Wayno, yo.
Oh.
That's like I keep looking at him.
Shout out to Wayne.
He shot me. Wait on my old intern. Now you up a little bit.
Yeah, Wayne.
I can't get an interview with you, Wayne. When I swear to God, somebody curse you the fuck out. Hello, I love you, Wayno. You know Wayno? You know what I'm talking about? Nah, he's my man.
Wayno,
From
Everyday Struggle. Wayno, Nadeska, and Academics. They had the show. It was like every single day it was on for like it talked about the current events and all that. But he was his intern at one time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Wayno.
Yo, so now Johnny, this is my thing. So I'm a little geek. So see my little camera right there? Me and Ron paid some money for that bitch.
That's what's up.
Ain't no real money. I ain't gonna tell you what it costs. But